the title. I know. My black ass is late as fuck for these recap videos. I promise you I'm gonna get better with these motherfuckers. For real, on some real shit. Your girl is trying to get it all the way together so that I'm on time for every episode, because I know a lot of you guys have been tweeting me and hitting me up on Instagram and on, you know, YouTube and whatnot, letting me know that I am tardy for the damn party on these recaps of Basketball Wives. But I promise y'all, after today's video, I am gonna get it all the way the fuck together. Period. Now, before I start this recap, I should let you know your girl's cussing. I mean, let's be real here. We've been cussing for a minute and a half. So if you don't like cussing, this would be the time for you to get off this video, because y'all know I've been cussing. I've been cussing for a good minute and a half. We gotta get past that shit, okay? So, moving on. Basketball Wives, okay? We're gonna recap 3 episodes all at one time so I can get myself all the way the fuck caught up. And then I am gonna put a recap out after every episode. So if I don't stay on task, stay on my black ass, alright? Alright, so this is episode 5 that I'm watching right now. Number 1, Shawnee Boo Boo. I really truly do need you to keep your hair short. I don't know about y'all, but if y'all have been checking out these last few episodes, her in that long ass weave to me, and y'all know I done cut my hair recently, disregard the face, I ain't got no damn makeup on, we flowing up and through here, okay? I got my lips popping, my wine glass chilling, and my hair half-ass curled. Whatever, either way, I need Shawnee to keep her hair short. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not feeling the long weave on her. She just doesn't look like she has the face for long weave. And say what you want about my shit, but shit, I ain't got millions of dollars in the bank to get my shit done. Just saying, y'all let me know if y'all think she looks better with longer hair. I personally don't think so. So that's number 1. Not much going on in this episode, but what I can say is, okay, we had a big showdown between Tasha, Evelyn, and, you know, Evelyn and Tammy or whatever. Okay, so y'all already know that the last couple of episodes that I recapped, I talked about the fact that Tasha seems like she's throwing all this side shade at Evelyn. Like every time somebody brings up Evelyn, she gotta make a headbutt joke. Well, the bitch did that shit again, okay, in this episode and made reference to Shawnee. And I really did watch Shawnee's face to see if she was gonna, you know, kind of half-ass laugh out of discomfort or whatever. But the girl did nothing. Her face didn't change. She just stayed there stagnant. Like, you know how people feel kind of pressured to kind of react, even though they know they're right or die for the person that the person's talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that being said, I am not gonna sit here and lie. I'm happy and proud that Shawnee didn't even flinch. Like, she was like, dude, okay, I'm not really feeling that. I didn't expect that, you know, that comment. It looked genuinely like she didn't expect that type of shit. And the fact that she went back and told Evelyn right away, of course, great for ratings, but, you know, they go back like spinal cords and horse seats. So, you know, and they're girls, so it's whatever, right? So we're gonna first talk about the showdown between, the quick showdown between Tammy and Evelyn. All right. So Tammy's talking all kinds of bullshit about how she's trying to change her life. Johnny brought the shit up, talking about some, yeah, I just want to bring the elephant in the room up about the fact that you thought that when we talking to Tasha, we were trying to make you look bad and whatnot. And reality was we were just kind of giving her a heads up about some previous shit that she'd done in her past. And Tammy's trying to escape the shit, which I get that. But my thing is, if you're trying to escape the shit, I'm going to need you to do complete and utter change, right? And I'm going to really need other people to see that. You know, you need to live by that example, right? Evelyn puts her hand up like this, like, okay, so obviously, you know, we weren't trying to say no shady shit, right? And Tammy went the fuck off. Now, I feel you. Tammy from the beginning has said, look, she's got demons. She's going to go back to old behaviors. She has her moments when she does that, which she started to, right? She's like, bitch, do that shit again. Put your hand up again. Hitting the table and shit. I was like, bitch, if you don't calm your motherfucking ass down. This is exactly why motherfuckers were saying that shit about you, but I was really proud of her, because she actually sat back down. She calmed the fuck down. She was totally normal. She was like, you know what? It's all good. We're going to keep it moving, right? Good. Moving forward, Evelyn's upset because she had heard Tasha, you know, made a comment about headbutting or whatever when she was talking to Shawnee earlier about how, what do I gotta do? I gotta headbutt a motherfucker to get something done, or whatever comment she made about headbutting, which, here's the deal. Like I said, I've been saying from the last couple of episodes that it seems like Tasha got hella shade. Remember, I wasn't sure if the reference that Evelyn made in the book about the chef incident, you know, with Stefan Marbury was in reference to that exact situation. Obviously, it was underhandedly, but I didn't really think that that was exactly the case. I thought, you know, Evelyn was trying to hide the fact and try to make it seem like it was just kind of similar as a situation, but not the exact incident. So it turns out Evelyn's like, look, I made reference to it in the book, okay? So now I know for sure she had made reference to that situation in the book. Now, I want to know what y'all feel about this. Now, you know, Tasha was like, look, that was all in a joke. The headbutt shit was a joke. I wasn't trying to say anything malicious towards you or against you. And you know what? While we talking about it, I talked to Suzie'S ass too, okay? I talked to her and I made a comment about that shit too while we all on this right now, right? So, how do y'all feel about that? I feel like at the end of the day, yeah, you made a joke and it was fucked up the way that you made the joke in reference to something violent. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that was a really bad situation that Evelyn was in. She got headbutted. I don't promote or condone any kind of violence. I don't care what the fuck happened in the car, whenever they were together. At the end of the day, no one deserves that shit, right? But I can't help but think to myself, okay, Evelyn, I feel your pain right now, boo-boo. I feel the fact that you're really affected, that shit just happened and whatnot. But, bitch, you wrote about her situation in a book and didn't even give her a heads up that you were going to put that shit in the book. But y'all go back. For real, for real. Like, let's be real. Is this, you know, shit coming back on you? Because, you know, Evelyn was a little bit of a, you know, wild child. The last couple of seasons of Basketball Wives, she was climbing up on everybody, hitting everybody, throwing dishes and shit. And the reality is, you know, Tasha, I told you she was throwing hella shade. Now I know it's for show, right? Because of the shit she done wrote about their situation in the damn book. So, Evelyn, can you really be totally pissed off at the fact that she made a joke? I'm not saying that, I'm not even at all saying what she said as a joke was the right thing to do, not at all, not by any stretch, okay? Domestic violence is nothing to joke around about, but I'm just saying, if you're looking at it from a literal perspective, the bitch wrote about her situation in the book, an embarrassing situation. If you guys are supposed to be cool or friends or whatever, why would you reference her situation in a book for, you know, financial whatever gain? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, let me know what y'all think down below. We're moving on to Tasha's grand opening of her celebrity Sewwins. Okay, so everybody gets there. Let me get my wine on this shit. So everybody gets there, right? And of course nobody notices but Evelyn, the website on the top of the damn building where it says Celebrity Sewwins. S-E-W, and then I think it was W-I-N-S. Okay, so that we already know pretty much starts off the opening of Celebrity Sewwins, all right? Now, I really need Tasha to know what the fuck she's investing in, okay? Like, number one, if you invested in a business and you put your name on that shit, right? I really need you to double check and triple check and quadruple check your shit. And if you can't do the shit, because if you're like investing in some shit or being a silent partner on some shit or putting your name on some shit and physically don't want to have a lot to do with a lot of the operational shit related to the business, I need your right hand man, woman, or whatever the fuck to know what the fuck she's doing. So my thing is, with the fact that, I mean, the minute that you walk up in that motherfucker and you saw on the front, or you should have seen, or anybody came to you and said, look at the website, it says Celebrity Sewwins, your ass should have gone straight to that PR motherfucker, that PR person that you have, the agent or whoever the fuck is trying to help you get that shit open, and fired her black ass, okay? Talking about some, oh yeah, we gonna get some salon chairs in here someday. Bitch, I'm gonna need you to know what the fuck is going on at all times. There are plenty of people out there who are silent investors or silent partners or just have their name on businesses, but whoever the fuck they hired got their shit all the way together so they don't look like Willy Lump Lump, you know what I'm saying? And Tammy gonna ask Tasha and be like, oh yeah, so I must be getting some money or somebody thinking about it, talking about my black asses. I'm itching my damn nose. So Tasha gonna be like, okay, so she makes a comment about somebody in the way that they, you know, the way you put a sew-in in and using, you know, a net to protect the hair where you sew the weave onto the net. And Tasha's ass, who's opening up a motherfucking weave bar, don't know what the fuck kind of technique that is. That shit ain't new, bitch. I'm gonna need you to at least know some of the shit going on with your business. I know you may not be up in there doing weaves and shit, but why invest in a weave bar if you know nothing about the business? Like, who the fuck told you that that was the end thing to do? I mean, at the very least, you know, what's her name? Tammy rocks her own shit on her damn head. At the very least, she's promoting her shit at all times, rocking her Team Tammy shirts and shit. I'm saying, I know it's about a check, because, you know, she was trying to tell Tammy, you know, it's all about getting a check cut, boo-boo. And Tammy's all like, what the fuck kind of businesses have you had? And Tasha's like, yeah, daycare. I had a book club for children, or whatever the fuck she done had. Talking about some, and then, of course, Tammy's ass is gonna be like, is this still open? And Tasha's like, no. Well, bitch, obviously you need help from a business perspective. And can we please talk about that motherfucking stuffed ass, bullshit ass mascot you had? Who the fuck has a, I don't even give a fuck, a salon? Who has a motherfucking mascot for they shit. So we move on to Tasha's B-Day party, right? So, okay, you know, she's all hyped about a B-Day party. She's sitting with Susie, and Susie's like, well, how do you feel about this? With her Katie Couric ass asking her all kinds of motherfucking questions. I felt like she was getting interrogated or having a damn interview with Barbara Walters and shit. Tammy gonna call talking about some, yeah, I ain't gonna really be able to make it. I feel like I had something caught in my eye. My eye ain't been right since last night. I mean, have y'all checked the place for asbestos? I wish a motherfucker would. Moving on to the B-Day party, okay? That she wasn't at. That would be Tasha, the B-Day girl. So everybody's up in there. Supposedly those bitches were up in there for 2 hours waiting on her ass. Never showed up. And to me, I'm like, look, I'm gonna need you to be at your birthday party at some point in time. I know you trying to make a grand entrance because it's your B-Day, but on some real shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be like that too if it's super duper late and your asses were sitting there for 2 hours waiting on her ass to come, and you guys have 6 o'clock in the morning damn flights. Yeah, and y'all ain't that close to the bitch. Let's be real. This is television, for God's sakes. I'd have bounced out too. But what was so funny is they asses left the damn gift behind. So I wouldn't have left it right where I left. I wouldn't have left it on the damn couch. I know there was like 2.8 people there, but I wouldn't have left it on the couch. I know they handed it to, or they put it on the couch and told one of the, you know, bartenders or the bar backs or whatever the fuck, hey, do me a favor, give this to you know, to Tasha when she comes the fuck in. But I'd have just taken my damn gift or figured out some other way to get it to her, not left it behind. But Tasha and her little bougie ass comes in 2.5 hours late talking about some why the fuck they didn't stay here. So I already know going into this next episode, she gonna trip. Episode 7 or whatever, y'all. I know y'all know what I'm laughing at. Okay, but we gonna start from the beginning, right? So Tasha's pissed because them girls, the Angry Birds, that done left the party. Now, I can't blame them. Look, in the end of the day, in the morning, they had a 6 a.m. flight. They had to go. Tasha goes ahead. She confronts all of them. You know what I mean? Tammy, Shawnee, all them motherfuckers are there. Of course, you know, she ain't letting them, you know, slide with no kind of apology. And she was actually trying to check Shawnee, which I was like, bitch, you half in and out this motherfucker in this damn season of Basketball Wives. Don't push your luck. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. I like to see Shawnee getting a little involved in the bullshit that happens on the show because y'all know she tried to skate through the last few seasons pretty damn clean. She never got involved in no bullshit. She was more of a producer or whatever. But y'all know now that they kind of took some of the violence out, now she's trying to get back in, you know, conversations with motherfuckers, right? The shit that cracked my shit up was, number one, that even after all that shit, Tasha had the nerve and the unmitigated gall to ask Tammy, okay, where your gift at? I wish a motherfucker would. The face that Tammy made, I'm very proud of Tammy. Tammy could have gone there with that shit to a certain extent, not went ham like physically. I mean, she could have ripped her a new one like, bitch, are you fucking crazy? I ain't known you for more than a couple of episodes of this damn show, and you expect me to give you a motherfucking gift? And she made a point talking about the damn fact that she's got a motherfucking, you know, she's got millions of dollars in the bank, a mansion and shit, and you want the motherfucking candle I was gonna give you? I'm just saying. I mean, that shit was funny, but then here's when the buffoonery happened, right? Y'all know Susie ain't got no damn filter, right? She be saying shit off the damn dome. When she said that if she had stayed behind and stayed back, you know, after the Angry Birds left, and she said she'd be the only motherfucker there, I about died. I straight choked on my damn wine. And y'all know I was guzzling this shit. So the fact that she was like, yeah, I'd have been the only motherfucker there, I was like, oh, okay. And Tasha gonna ask and say, which I don't know why the fuck she decided to ask this shit, because I mean, come on, what kind of responses did your ass expect? She gonna be like, what y'all think of the opening of the Sewwins? And Susie gonna be like, well shit, it went way better than the birthday party. I was like, this bitch is hilarious, okay? So we gotta move on to the main part of this damn episode. The part I didn't expect. Everybody's all upset because now Susie's getting, you know, the side eye and the hand in the air from Tasha. Tammy talks to Susie talking about, you need to talk to her ass about how the fuck she's been treating you. She's been giving you all kinds of side shade, dismissing your ass and disrespecting your ass, right? And you can go ahead and, you know, borrow mini Tammy for the moment, so you can go ahead and confront her ass. Was that not the most uncomfortable confrontation you have ever watched on this motherfucking show? When I say that shit was the most uncomfortable shit I have ever seen in my life, like, you know and felt in your spirit, you almost felt bad for Susie. Like, I know that took a lot of motherfucking guts for Susie to go all the way the fuck over to Tasha and be like, fuck you for the way that you've been talking to me. Like, that shit right there, like, you could tell that she wasn't even comfortable with saying that shit, that she wasn't even comfortable with the confrontation. I mean, whenever she was trying to even respond to what Tasha was saying with her ass 200 feet across the room on the damn couch, it was like, she was like,
well, fuck you harder. Fuck you. Harder than your mama.
I felt so bad for the poor girl. Like, I was like, poor thing. She tried to be all hard and everything. But here's the kicker. She says whatever the fuck she has to say. You already know Tasha's looking at her like, bitch, you stupid. They sent you over here. Even though she didn't say that shit, outside of the fact that she told her, yeah, you're basically their minion or whatever. But she was like, anyway, Susie, I ain't even worried about your ass. So, you know, she goes ahead and tells her ass to leave her suite. So here goes Susie down the hall. She's trying to real quickly open the elevator. I know y'all had to peep how many times she tried to hit that damn elevator button, right? And I was like, okay, you need to get the fuck out of there. So then Tasha's like, well, fuck this bitch. I'm finna turn the fuck around. I'm finna, you know, go back down the hallway and continue to talk to her ass. So I was surprised. I thought Tasha was finna get in her ass. Reality was Tasha came back and was like, I don't blame you for feeling that way, but I need you to hear me out. You can come at me talking about some fuck you, and you ain't gonna let me even say my side of the story. Susie didn't even let her have that. Susie was like,
well, fuck you. You ain't got no damn husband, and the husband that you do have, he's in China, and I know he's happy. He's away from your ass. Fuck you.
I was like, wow. I mean, it was like she didn't know how to stop trying to be hard. It was probably the most awkward and uncomfortable confrontation I have ever seen. And to be real, I was rooting for Susie. Only because I was rooting, not because I felt like it was necessary for her to go, like, start off like that. She started off the conversation like, anyway, Tasha, I need to talk to you.
Fuck you.
I was like, wow. I mean, damn, can you lead up to the reason why you brought her ass here? I mean, give her a little bit of some little cushion and let her get an attitude. And then you say fuck you. But she started off with fuck you. So I was all kinds of fucked up. And then Susie gonna put her hands in Tasha's face. Bitch, do you not know, don't you ever in your motherfucking life put your hand in no black woman's face? I was like, woo! This motherfucker was like, bam, 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 bam. She didn't give a motherfuck. I about died. But I ain't even gonna lie, like I said, the shit was funny as fuck, but it was the most awkward confrontation I have ever seen in my life. She was trying her damnedest to kind of get her inner Tammy, her inner Evelyn on without getting hurt, because her ass was show as hell hitting that damn elevator button like, please, come up in this motherfucker. I ain't trying to get stole on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what y'all thought of these last few episodes down below. I promise you guys I'm going to get better with getting these videos out and on time in a reasonable fashion. I promise. I have just had those episodes on my DVR for a minute and a half and I haven't had the opportunity to watch it. Plus, I was waiting for Juice to watch the videos or to watch the shows. Reality is, we've been trying to catch up on watching Breaking Bad and Breaking Bad. We still haven't watched Scandal, which we still need to watch season 1 all the way through because it just started back up again. And on some real shit, we were watching this other show. It's called Polyamory. You know, I don't know how to say the shit. Polyamory. It's on Showtime. If y'all have watched that shit, let me know what y'all think about that shit down below. And there's another show, I forgot the name of it, Secret Sex Lives. It's on Discovery Channel. Y'all, we've been in all kinds of extra shit on television. But anyway, let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to get better with these episodes, I promise. And if I'm not on it, you stay on my head about that shit. I love y'all that have been riding with me all this time, cussing or not, as I woke up out the womb cussing. Okay, and I love and appreciate those of you who appreciate and love me, so I just want to say that. And that's about it, y'all. Y'all already know. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page or my Pinterest page. Those links are down below, as well as my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com. And I'm all over Instagram at SocialiteSandy. And you already know I motherfucking love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Bye. Bam! Okay? And y'all know I be saying some old school type shit. You know what I'm saying?